Peace, viewers. Once again, this is A Vision Entertainment. We have another special show and a special guest. This man is comedian, actor, Gerald Kelly. This man brought you Bud's House. He brought you Neighborhood Bully, Death of a Dynasty, which he appeared in. This man here was on BET Comic View, Def Comedy Jam, and it goes on and on and on. We're going to talk about his show in New York. Well, we head down with Gerald Kelly, the actor and comedian. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. Just trying to shake off this pain, man. I was in an accident, so I got some injuries.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
So I was in an accident. I was in an accident over at Walmart.
Oh, wow. Somebody hit you?
Yeah, one of the workers inside the store was driving this machine thing to move the cargo around, and she was Spanish. She didn't speak English. She didn't hear English. She didn't hear people yelling at her, going,
"Yeah,
incoming! Be careful! Whoa!"
She didn't understand. Yeah,
and she didn't see it either, so she ran right into me, man. Messed my shoulder up, my neck.
Wow, man,
I got headaches every day now since then. I never had headaches before, man.
And you still doing the performing thing after all of that, huh?
Yeah. I'm still gonna get on stage. I'm gonna sit on the stool, and I missed 2 shows already because of the injuries and the travel. You know what I'm saying? I was on a plane. I couldn't fly out because I get dizzy and nauseous. So this show Saturday, I'll be all right though.
Well, God willing, you will be all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but we here, man. It's good. I appreciate you now. I appreciate you.
Hey, listen, man, it's a pleasure. I reached out to you, reached right back, and I thank you for that, man. And I know I want to go back to you. You were born in the Bronx, New York, right?
Yeah, I was born in Harlem.
In Harlem, that's right.
I was born in Harlem. Spent a lot of my youth, a lot of my days in the Bronx when I was young.
Yeah.
But I'm a Harlem cat, man.
Oh, Harlem cat, that's right. I was just up there at this place called Fine Food Cuisines, the best food restaurant up there.
What type of food?
It's soul food.
Really?
Yeah, they give you different, but it's so good, man. And you got Melba's up there. You have other spots, but that's one of the spots. Fine Food Cuisines is the best in Harlem. It is.
I'm taking my wife is going to be in New York. My little son, we're going to be in New York this weekend. So I'm trying to find some things to do after the show, and we're going to be there till Sunday, probably Monday.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll shoot you something. When it's over with, I got you. Also,
yeah, I don't need the soul food restaurant. You guys show me where the gyms are at and the juice bars.
Something a little light, something light. Yeah, you might want to
light, man.
Ain't no problem. I know there's a bunch of them out in New York, so you'll find something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
And definitely your multi-dimensional career has, like, an actor, stand-up, comic, producer, screenwriter, known. And they said you're known for the New York King of Comedy. Russell Simmons also calls you the Black Jackie Gleason. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was an amazing compliment by Russell. Jackie Gleason is a legend, man.
Yeah.
And he called me the Black Jackie Gleason.
Where were you at that time when that went down?
We was in LA performing, and he walked up to me, and he said, "Hey, man, you remind me of a combination of Jackie Gleason and Robin Harris."
He put you right on up there, man. And your stand-up is definitely like that.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Worked real hard, man.
Now,
real hard.
And continue on. You know what I mean? Continue on.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick your brain now about how you excelled in football, basketball, and boxing. Was that a passion for you in school back then?
Well, when I was young, I fought in the Golden Gloves when I was a young kid. Hold on one second. My son doesn't realize that I'm doing an interview. He's making too much noise. He must leave, dogs. Thank you.
No problem.
He's moving tables and chairs and doing laundry, and I'm looking at him. I'm giving him the
signal, like
the signal. It's a great. Yeah, so football was my thing. Basketball was my thing, man. When I was younger, they called me Isiah Thomas, man. I had the handles like Zeke.
Wow.
back in the days.
Okay.
You know, couldn't jump. I could shoot a bank shot. I was the bank shot guy. I could shoot off the glass. I could shoot off the glass. I could jump it off. Could jump it off. Could jump it off. If I got a rebound, it was by mistake. But I knew how to make the rebound noise though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you just couldn't jump. Good job.
Good job. Good play no defense.
Mm-hmm.
Good play no D. But football I played. I played linebacker, safety, and I played quarterback.
So you were like all city though, you know, doing boxing, football, and
yeah, boxing. I just loved. I loved the art because Sugar Ray Leonard, man, was my idol.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard is my idol in sports, man. Him and Isiah Thomas, and you know those guys right there, neck and neck. Isiah Thomas and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man, sports. I love sports to this day. I don't play now. I can't play no sports now. I watch a game and get tired. I'm out of shape, man. I played ball about 2 months ago. I ran up the court one time. My shadow stopped running.
Wow.
I'm the only dude on the court with no shadow.
Your shadow.
Man, I'm like, where the hell is my? I'm out. Where the hell is my shadow?
Yo, you like with my shadow, man.
Where my shadow at, man?
You ever? What you do though? Do you walk a lot? Like what are you doing now? Like to come down?
Well, now, honestly, man, I'm 11 or 12 pounds down.
Oh,
I feel real good. I'm doing salads and fruit. I'm on a fast right now. Salads and fruit for 28 days. Yeah. I'm doing lemon warm water, and I'm swimming. I'm swimming 3 times a week now.
That's excellent. Swimming.
So we're on day like 9 right now. Mm-hmm. Me and my wife, we're doing and I don't know why she's trying to lose weight. She ain't nothing wrong. Women kill me, man. She's like, I gotta get rid of this. I'm like, you get rid of that, it's over.
My wife,
like, I gotta get man. Yeah, man, I gotta get rid of this ass. I'm like, you get rid of this ass, it's over.
That's
it's too much ass. So you get rid of that ass if you want.
That's the rap, huh?
And I'm like, what? What you? I'm looking at her like, what you talking about? You trying to get rid of that ass if you want to.
You ain't playing no game.
It's a playing no game. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting rid of the stomach. You don't mess with nothing. But I gotta get rid of this ass and these legs and these titties. Okay, man. Okay. You trying to be my brother, my cousin?
Oh,
you get rid of that ass. I gotta write that down. That's hilarious. Remind me of that joke.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. I don't have a pen with me. Right there. Oh,
I got you. I got a good mirror. I got you.
No, I'm gonna write it down because I'm actually in the area where my little son is one of the he's the youngest stand-up comic in the country, and he's homeschooled. I homeschool him, so this is his office right here. Oh, he's out of school. He's out of school for the year. So I got paperwork. I got paper right here I can write on. Hold on 1 second.
That's right. If something come to you, you go ahead and jot it down, right?
Got to. You know what I'm saying? What would that title be?
When it happened, you said, "Don't get rid of them." Don't get rid of that. That's what you said, man.
Getting rid.
Wow.
Rid of.
Yeah, that's dope. So I was here when you did that. So I'm like in the making right now. You know, this thing here. If I hear you say, I'm gonna let him know I was there, man, when he said that.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow night, City Winery, 7:00, New York City, man. I'm so excited about that show. They don't give us those kind of venues much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we get the comedians of my stature, my level, you know, my hard work, my background in this country, is so many of us, man. When we get those kind of opportunities, we gotta take advantage of it.
Once in a blue moon, take advantage of it.
Yes, got to, because once you open the door and you sell it out, they can't deny you on access to doing it again and doing other venues. And that's all it is, man. You know?
That's right.
The unfortunate thing about this business is, validation from other races is what we look for instead of just looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Our cultures can, like Nipsey Hussle said it, the late great Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, he said it, our culture's contagious.
It's like crabs in a basket with us, man.
Yeah, it is, man.
We don't want nobody to get out. We
don't look out for each other. We don't look out for each other. I got a 10-year-old son, 18-year-old son, and a 31-year-old son that do comedy all over the world, man. And we're the first father and son's comedy tour in the history of stand-up comedy. And I can tell you, man, not one black comedian in this industry has ever called me to book my young sons. Lavelle Crawford has taken Isiah Kelly, my oldest son, on the road with him for the last 5 years. And I salute Lavelle. But
Salute
all the comedians in this country, man, that can look out for this black man and his black sons, they don't.
You know,
and I see it with the hatred towards LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like only our people hate LeBron James. And we hate him for what? Because he whines on the basketball court. Dude, Jordan used to whine and complain all the time.
He's always,
I watched. Wow. Come on, man! I watched Luka Doncic. This boy for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
Every play, he laying on the floor crying and complaining and da 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 da. So it's like this, man. It's like this. LeBron James, what he's doing with what he just did with his son. His son's getting ready to play NBA basketball with him. I can relate to what it's like to be with your son in the same profession.
Wow.
And it's historical. It's a movement. It's amazing. And I'm gonna tell you something. The only dudes that's upset about it are the deadbeat dads or the dudes that didn't have fathers in their lives.
You're right. And it's a sad situation how that goes with us, man, with the black community. So you and your son actually travel the road together. So what type of things you teach him about this industry? Like while you out with him?
So with the oldest son, I taught him everything. And he's learned as he got older the things that I didn't instill in him.
Yeah.
You know, at my oldest son is 31 years old. He's been doing this since he was 10.
So he has 10.
So yeah, he got the game. He got the game in his hand. He knows the game back. You know, I teach them. The 18-year-old's been doing it since he was 6.
Yeah.
The 10-year-old started at 3. My 10-year-old started at 3. He'll be 11 in August. I teach them the business of the game.
Yeah, it's important.
You know, the little one to tell you in a minute, man. It's called show business. The 10-year-old will say, "Hey, it's 80% show, 20. It's 80% business, 20% show."
Yeah.
You know, so he wakes up in the morning, man. He's like, "Hey, Dad, we want to work on some new material. We're gonna go eat right. We're gonna try to change the game." And I teach them that you're gonna hear more no's
than yes.
Yes.
That's right. You get them prepared.
No more. Get them prepared now. You're gonna hear a lot of no's. You know, so you know it's a blessing, man. I'm excited about what we're doing. The 10-year-old right now has 43 minutes of stand-up comedy.
They're getting 43 minutes?
No, he has 43 minutes of material. Okay. And we get ready to shoot a stand-up special for him. He'll be the first kid to have a special. And it's again a 30-minute, we're gonna do a 30-minute special. So I told him we're gonna shoot a 30-minute special for him. You know, he says, why not an hour?
Yeah, bump it up to an hour because he's ready.
He said, "I'm ready, Dad."
Yeah.
I said, let's keep it to 30 minutes. But if I could do an hour, I said, okay. Let's you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But I wanted him to be, you know, because it's gonna put him on a platform, man. And then we get ready to shoot. Me and my sons have this initiative called Stand Up for the Homeless.
Okay.
Stand Up for the Homeless.
Yeah. I'm gonna get into. That's what I want to get into before you started because I need the viewers.
Yeah.
But first, we're gonna get into all of that. I want to go back to at what moment you knew that comedy was for you. Like this is what you wanted to get into. At what moment?
When I was young, I always wanted to be. I was always the funniest dude in my household, in my neighborhood. Funniest guy. I had the least amount in my neighborhood growing up as a kid, 12 years old, 11 years old, 15 years old, whatever.
Yeah.
All my friends, a lot of my friends had dads, bro.
Yeah.
I lived in the hood in the Bronx when I was young. I was 12 years old. We moved from Harlem to the Bronx. I was 12. There was a hood, Tono Park, Fulton Avenue, represent Fulton Avenue.
Yeah.
We lived in and it was 3 buildings on the block. And last building on the block was the best building because it was called the New Building. They called it the New Building.
Okay.
They had an elevator, dude. We in the hood.
And the new
friends they had an elevator, bro.
Wow. Yeah, that was different.
My mother lived on the 6th floor. We used to have to walk up the flights of stairs.
Yeah.
With the grocery bags.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Go downstairs, check the
That's
mail.
hustle right there.
Hustle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't on new building. So they had fathers. I used to go down there and go, yo, he got a father in the house.
So that was kind of like amazing to see that, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was amazing to see it. I didn't have a dad around. My dad was never there for me. I called my dad a coward forever. To myself, I called him a coward because I never met him. He was never around.
Yeah.
But these guys had fathers and mothers. Mothers had rings on their fingers, and I was like, ah. So I used to hang around them. And then the kids up where I was, the kids, they used to tease us. So you have to snap. Remember snapping? We call it bagging, joning.
Yeah.
Mama Jones.
Busting.
Busting. Yeah. So we called it snapping back then.
Yeah.
And my mother used to get hand-me-down clothes for me and my brother. But she used to get the clothes from the Negroes who was talking about me, from their parents.
The same ones. Yeah.
So I'm wearing Pooch's sneakers and Steve's sweatshirts and sweatpants and pants. And those are the ones that's talking bad about me every day.
The enemies.
The enemies. So they'd be like, he got on my old Adidas. He got on my, I remember the starter jackets.
Yeah, starter jackets.
I had the fake 76er starter jacket, yo.
Yeah,
everybody had the real starter jackets from a place called Jew Man in the Bronx. Wow. I had the fake ones. My mother got the fake one from Fordham Road. It wasn't even no star on it.
I remember the fake ones. Yeah, they used to sell them up on the Ave.
On the Ave, and and everybody, they noticed it right away. That's not even a starter. That's a no starter jacket. That's a no starter jacket. No starter jacket. They used to kill me, bro. So I used to go, but look at your mother head. Look at your sister head. Look at your face. Look at your ugly sister. Your sister look like Godzilla. I used to make I was little making the Godzilla voice in the neighborhood. I'm like, look at your sister. Oh, here she come.
He's going.
So everybody be like, yo, it sounds just like Godzilla. Ad-libs. I used to take rap songs.
Yeah.
And hip hop, the hibbit, your mother. I used to talk about everybody. So they stopped teasing me, bro. They stopped teasing me? The girls in the neighborhood was teasing me when I was younger. Ill, ugly eyes, scary eyes. He's amongst them with those eyes. And then when those girls turned 16, it was like, damn, look at them eyes.
Yeah.
Come upstairs.
Transformed, didn't it?
Real quick.
That's right.
So now I'm funny. I'm middle school. I'm in middle school, junior high school, 8th grade, funniest cat in school, talking about everybody. Still a bum, though. Still a bum. I wear the same. We used to wear the jeans. I was thank God for crisscross. Remember crisscross?
Yeah, crisscross. He's with backwards.
They wear their clothes backwards. Thank God for them, because I used to wear my same jeans all week.
Yeah. Wow.
I wear frontwards for 2 days, backwards for 2 days. That's the style. Mm-hmm. Then I would take a little magic marker, put GK on it, my initials. They make it like there's some new jeans. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you've been through some things that I want to know. Like sometimes when you like that, when a person like comedy, you came up like that. Was it because of the not anger, but you do that to keep people off of you, like keep the attention off of you, how you really live? So you do the comedy to replace that.
Did the comedy replace that? It does definitely. I did that to replace that because it was so many things thrown at me. My mother was on welfare. You know, she couldn't get a job. My aunts was on welfare. Everybody around me was on welfare, public assistance, struggling, food stamps. I remember, I went to the store one time and I was running my mouth, talking trash outside, almost getting ready to fight people, had to fight all the time because they used to try to come at me. Yeah. And I lost my mother food stamp book.
Wow. It was over for you. I know she was hot with you, man.
It's either take this ass whipping out here from these kids, or go upstairs, walk up them 50 flights, and with no groceries, and tell my mother I lost her food stamp book.
That right there, man. That's
I'll take the ass whipping
scary
outside
moment. That's
for
right.
100, Alex.
I take that.
I take that. Man, so yeah, man. So
So that's how it started for you.
that's how I started. Man. It started just, I had to just be take it off of me and put it on everybody else.
Somebody else.
Just be.
Yeah.
And then I got to high school, and I was a little more serious then, because now you blend in kids from different walks now, and still, ninth grade, man, still not having the gear, still with the struggle, I got to take the train all the way uptown in the Bronx to DeWitt Clinton High School, and a lot of those kids that was coming to school, they had nice gear, nice clothes, this and the third. And I said, I'm just going to focus on my education.
Right.
I wanted to play football for DeWitt Clinton. I tried out for the football team, and I never forget, I didn't know I had asthma. You don't know you have asthma until you try out for a football team.
Well, that's when you know. You lose after a while, yeah.
I was like, oh, what's this wheezing? And I was like, uh-oh, they examined me for I had asthma.
You never heard that before? Like this running?
Never.
That's something new.
Never, you know what I'm saying? So then I couldn't play football because I was like, man, I can't breathe. I used to go to football gym. They had football gym in my school. And you had to run around this track all the time, man. I was like, man, I can't breathe.
Yeah, you had to sit down for a minute. Yeah.
So now I'm looking around the school. There was a cat named Leroy in high school. Leroy was the funniest dude in our school.
Yeah.
And he was bagging, talking jokes about everybody, talking trash about everybody. And then Tracy Morgan went to high school with us.
Oh, y'all went together? Okay, y'all went to school together.
Yeah. Tracy was he graduated like a year or two before me. Mm-hmm. And Tracy was funny in high school. So, but I never really hung around those dudes. I was into the chicks.
Yeah. The chicks, yeah. So you ain't.
I was into. It was like I ain't trying to be funny. I'm trying to get this. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Left back, get left back. Who cares about getting left back? I'm trying to get that.
You ain't even care about getting left back, huh?
I don't care about nothing. I didn't care about nothing. Then I had a job in 10th grade after school. Man, I was working a job in Queens, going to school in the Bronx.
From the Bronx to Queens?
Q44, the Q44 bus.
How far is that? The location? Like, what is that?
It'd take me an hour and 20 minutes to get to work. I was working at a place called Western Beef in Astoria, Queens.
Oh, so you could.
And I would get on a bus on a Grand Concourse and then catch another bus to a certain part of the Bronx. I forgot over where it's at, and then wait for the Q44. I take 3 buses and work to midnight and get home like 1 a.m. and still got to be to high school at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Be to school by 8.
But my gear was getting tight. Yeah, I was in class like this.
But you was fly though.
I was fly though.
You was fly.
I was fly. I got left back. I got left back one time, but I was flying in summer school. I was that dude in summer school. I think I went to 3 summer schools.
Yeah. Nah, you went to 3.
I think I went to 3 summer schools. That was 3 summer schools. Yeah, I think I went to. I know I did 2 summer schools, man.
But you made it through though.
But I made it through, man. I made it through.
How do you come up with what material? Is it all based on real life situations?
I talk 90% of it is based on real life situations. I talk about my failed marriage. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I was married before. I talk about how my marriage was so bad. I used to watch the wedding tape in reverse. Watch me take the ring off her finger. Watch me walk out to church. I talk about life, man. I talk about just growing up poor. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I get things from the news, you know what I'm saying? Like current events. Yeah. And I just got I've been blessed with a genius comedic mind, man. Like
that's right. Well, you just came up with something just now while we doing the interview.
I don't think, and this is me being humble. I don't think there's a comedian in this country funnier than me. I don't think so. I have a unique gift of comedy, bro. And I'm being humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
You can't always say this on these, Nipsey Hussle taught me, man, say how you feel with your chest out.
Right. See how you feel.
Say how you feel.
Right.
Talk that talk. Jay-Z showed you. Talk that talk, homie. You'll
Right.
you'll never hear Jay-Z go, I might be one of the best. I'm not sure.
He say he the greatest. He said,
You know what I'm saying?
He don't care what you think.
He don't care what you think.
I'm the greatest.
LeBron says he's the GOAT, and everybody got a debate.
Right.
Let everybody debate.
That's right.
I believe pound for pound, microphone against anyone.
You crushing them.
I'll crush him. I'll crush him. There's some beasts in this country.
Yeah.
But there's too many black gatekeepers that's stopping.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But what God got for you, God got for you.
That's right.
And it's sad because our coaching field, because you're not on Netflix. See, black people just, man, the white man dangle this over us.
That's right.
And we're running after it.
That paper and that contract.
Yep. And meanwhile, we have our own stuff over here, but we won't support the brothers
At all. You know what I find like crazy to me? You will see a person that they post a picture of Nelly and Ashanti and say congratulations to them, but then you just got married or somebody else got married, but they won't post you. They post them. I don't understand that, man. With people,
the hatred is real, man. Me and my wife got back together. We separated for 2 years. We got back together about a year ago. It's June right now, right? Last June we got back together.
Okay.
And I got rid of my place in New York and moved up to Massachusetts with her. And her family's here. She got most of 80% of her family's here.
Yeah.
And we didn't get congratulations on getting back together. Even from the church folks, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get look what God did. They showed me more love when me and her were separated.
Because it was negative.
Yes.
It was negative. They loved that. Especially
are you kidding me, man? Especially
church folks, woo.
Especially, they're the worst.
Yeah, man.
They're the worst.
Yeah.
So it's the culture, man. I listen and I watch social media and I hear how many only black people
tear down each other.
LeBron James, they got a page on social media called I hate LeBron James page. And it's nothing but Negroes.
Right, nothing black.
This nothing black people. This man has never been in trouble. He was raised by his mother. Salute to that sister. Raised by his mother. Dad was never there. This man has raised 2 children.
Yeah.
Well, they got 3. He has a daughter.
I think it's 4.
It's 4? Okay, 4. Okay.
I think it's 4.
4 children. He has a beautiful wife.
Yeah.
Never on drugs, never in trouble with the media, dominated last year at 39 years old. He's a role model. But only our culture, our people, talk negative about this man.
They'll tear you up, man, in a minute.
Only our people say negative stuff about Jay-Z. We love the fact that Drake is losing a battle right now.
Against, him and Kendrick. You're right.
Kendrick. Our people he killed Drake. Drake is done, man. We can't wait to say somebody is done.
That's a slave mentality. I think
big time.
That thing happened, man, because a lot of people don't have right now, and they feel like they have it. So now it's like the minute someone gets something, because you don't have it, it's like, man, he ain't buy that. Somebody, they put you down real fast, man. Whatever you doing in this world, your own brother will put you down Family,
The heartbeat.
family is bad too.
Family is the worst, bro. Let me tell you something. The Bible said
Man.
this in the Bible where it says a prophet is not honored in his own town. Dude, I got a show in New York this Saturday, 7 p.m. with my sons, right? My young sons. Yeah. And my mother, my sisters, my brothers, my cousins, and none of them have purchased a ticket to come out to see us.
Oh man, no support for them
at all. And they have a group chat. My family has a group chat on the cell phone. It goes off every day, and everybody's on there talking to each other. Hi, da 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 da. So I noticed the 3-4 times I put up the flyer, no response.
Wow, it makes me comfortable now because no support. I don't care because the strangers will support.
And that's what I was getting ready to say.
A stranger would just
I have strangers who are now I call sister, brother,
right,
cousin,
mama.
Mamas.
Yeah.
Let me say something. My last show that I did in New York was about 5 months ago. In the audience was Miss Tootie. Miss Tootie is 85 years old. She calls me her son. She came out and she showed up and showed out at the show. She said front row and had the best time ever. She said, son, I ain't laughed like that ever.
Great support.
She said, your family don't know what they missing, baby.
Wow.
And I got these children doing comedy. And they can't look in the audience and see grandma or uncle or the other uncles or the cousins or nothing.
Are you the only one that kind of made it out of your family?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why you got away.
My wife said that. My wife said that yesterday. She said you got away.
Yeah, you got away. So they don't like that. They don't like that. They need that. I got it back.
I got a younger brother. My youngest brother's like 40, I believe. He about 39, 40, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
He's a great kid, love him pieces. He's a professional dude. He's been working for UPS. He's a manager at UPS. He's been there for like 25 years, whatever, 30 years. He does photography on the side. In all honesty, he's come out when he could, you know what I'm saying? This and the third. But it's like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And my kids say it all the time. My kids be like, man, they don't support us. These are kids.
You know what? It's going to make you go harder and stronger.
Oh, that's it. That's
all it does.
Yeah.
Who do you think has had the biggest impact on the person you are today?
The biggest impact on the person I am today. This is gonna. When they see this interview, people are gonna be like, "Whoa!" But my current wife.
Okay.
My wife Lamara Hunter Kelly, she is.
Wow. So
she's impactful. My wife has really changed the narrative on what I used to think things should be and how things should go. And you remember that? You remember that song by Method Man and Mary when
all
said, "All I need."
Oh yeah, I need. Yeah.
Like sweet moaning, and that is her.
Wow, that's wonderful.
And bro, we separated for 2 years.
You said it, yeah. Then y'all got back together, right?
We got back together. Even in the separation, let me tell you something, man. In the separation, when it looked like it would never be back again, we were still. When I would come up here, because I'm that dad that's gonna be in my kids' lives. I got 2 daughters. My oldest daughter is my oldest daughter is 36 years old.
In the late 30s.
Yeah, late 30s. And my middle daughter is 28. My youngest daughter is 28. They're constantly like this. In my life, out my life.
Okay.
In my life, out my life.
Okay.
My oldest daughter is more consistent than the youngest daughter. The youngest daughter I haven't talked to her in a whole year. And then 2 years before that, we didn't speak for 3 years. and it's something that is on her.
I'm gonna do the same thing, man. But go ahead.
It's on her. It's on her. And then I started realizing that I am going to be in a coffin one day by myself. Can nobody come with me?
Right.
I don't care anymore. I'm not negative. I'm not nasty. I'm not me. I just talked to my oldest daughter this morning. I told her, hey, baby, I love you. She said, hey, I'm just checking on you, Pops. I love you. We just started speaking together last week for the first time in a year. You know what I'm saying? But no love, I don't love him no less. But I love me more.
You have to. Because these people break you down out here. I'm telling you.
They'll destroy it. It'll be your own people.
And when you dead, guess what? They still out doing somebody else wrong. It's don't even give them the energy no more.
Let me tell you something. In the middle of my separation, going into possibly a divorce with my wife, Discovery called, and they was working on developing a TV show for my family. It's called Moving to Africa. So we was gonna go to Ghana, a comedy family go from America to Ghana, and a reality show, see how they react, how they make it out in Ghana.
Yeah.
So then Discovery found out that me and my wife wasn't together no more. They called me. Production called me and said, hey, Gerald, we want to make sure everything's good because we heard you and your wife are not together. But this is about you and your sons. We don't need, if the wife and you are not seeing eye to eye, we don't have to bring the wife. Oh. I said, nah, man. We're going to bring her.
How did they hear about that? You told them?
One of the production ladies, I forget her name, Tori was her name. She was in conversation with my wife a lot.
Okay.
So she relayed that back.
All right.
And the big boss over there said, hey man, we don't really need, I said, no, I do. I want her to come. She had golf, she just lost her dad, who's the most amazing dude I ever met, bro. He died of COVID, young, 68, 69 years old.
Yeah.
So she was going through that, and she watched him die. And in the middle of her watching him die, me and her were like this, more together. And I couldn't be there for her the way I wanted to because we weren't, Yeah. So I told production, I said, no. I want her to go. She called me and she said, you sure? Because this is your thing, and we're not, I said, don't worry about it. I want us to go. You need this trip. You need to get away. 2 months in Africa? 2 months in Africa, bro?
Beautiful, right?
So I'm thinking, we get out there. She could breathe. I could breathe. I've never been. She never been. My kids never been. 14-hour flight on Delta to Ghana. Mm-hmm. This is what I realized. First time I realized, okay, this marriage is really almost over. We're on a plane, not sitting with each other.
Wow. And that's a long ride, man.
Long flight. And then when I did switch with my little son and let him sit in my seat in the middle and I go over to her,
yeah.
It wasn't embracing. It was, give me an R. Kelly song, When a Woman's Better.
It was awkward.
It was awkward. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Then when we get to Ghana and we come out the airport, they got the signs out for our names, the cameras, production is ready. They drive us to where we staying. We staying in East Legon. What town were we in Ghana? I forgot. But
did the producers tell her to be that way so the show could be better?
No, man. The producers, what? To this day, I don't really know what they got in her ear to say.
Yeah.
But so when we get to the house, it's 6 bedrooms. It's 5 of us, man. It's 6 bedrooms. I'm upstairs. I got the master bedroom. I'm setting it up for me and my wife. I'm excited. And I call downstairs. Hey, honey, come on up. I'm bringing stuff up. I got the room ready. She goes, no, I'm going to take this room over here.
Wow.
I was like, whoa.
I think, I don't know, but it sounds like the ratings, if she would have stayed that way, the ratings of the show would have been higher and higher. This is what I think.
As I'm talking to you now, I'm putting it together now. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
So we got back a little bit in Africa, and then And she kept sleeping down. And I just got fed up one time. I called Michael Blackson.
Yeah.
And Michael lives in Accra, in Ghana, where we were.
Yeah,
he said, he told me to come to his house. He had a house party. And I went over to his house and had the time of my life.
I know you did. That man party.
Yeah, and he said, let me tell you something, motherfucker. Mother sucker. Mother sucker. Let me tell you something, mother sucker. You see this? You see all these people? Cut it out. Stop crying over that woman. So worried about that.
Wow.
He said, he told me, set me down. He said, you are Gerald Kelly.
That's right.
He said, you Gerald Kelly. You do know who? He said, do you know who you are?
That's right. That's right.
And I was like, I'm out here tripping.
That gave you a little boost.
I'm out here tripping. And then, 2 months later, we still, what I'm saying? We still not like this.
Together. Yeah.
There is, we have to go to work and shoot because we out there shooting TV show. So there's a van, beautiful van. On the left side of the van, inside the van, the left side, there's 2-seaters. The right side, there's 1-seater.
She said that.
And I notice every time we get on the van, she sits in the 1-seater.
So they filming all of this.
They're filming everything.
Yeah.
So check this part out. This is the best part of the trip right here. This is why your kids is no joke. My son, my middle son, was by my past marriage. Mm-hmm. I got on this nice shirt, this African shirt. They made my African clothes there for me. Mm-hmm. He goes, Dad, I like that. I go, okay, man. You like this? He goes, I like that, Dad.
With the shirt?
Yeah. He goes, well, check this out. Ready? He goes, Dad, I like that. I go, thanks, man. I'm going to get you one. I'm going to get you one of your size. He goes, no. I want that one. I said, this doesn't fit. He said, what? I said, this doesn't fit. He said, exactly. That doesn't fit.
Wow. So he came
and put his headphones on.
He's telling you right there, get away from that. Wow. Did it take you a minute? Did it take you a minute to think about that? Like what he was saying?
Oh, I got it right away.
You got it right away.
Because what he saw was me reaching over to the one seat to grab the hand, and the hand not being reciprocal.
That's right. He let you know right there. That reminds me of Abraham and Ishmael.
Yeah.
When he went over there to Ishmael, but Ishmael's wife was so rude. And it's a long story, but remind me of that. Mm-hmm.
But we got back to the States. It took a whole another year.
Oh, before she came back.
But we still were praying together every night, whether I was in my home, she was in her home. We had a prayer night every night. I'll be on stage. And one time I was on stage performing. I never forget, I was performing at Salsa Cafe in the Bronx.
Yeah. And
it was prayer time every night, 9:30 is prayer time. And I said, hey, man, give me a second, audience. This is prayer with me and my family. Everybody was like, and I had it on speaker. And I had the whole crowd praying with my wife and my son, my little son, man.
Yeah, you still made your prayer no matter what.
Yeah. But when she went out with her girls, she ain't call me for prayer time.
Yeah. So is this the one? This your past? This not the one you with now, right?
No, this one I'm with now.
Yeah. So y'all done settled all the differences. Now y'all together.
Yeah. It's dope, man. She's taught me so much. She supported me, man. She supported me. I support her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, man, she has a lot to do with the success of my career, my God-given talent, my hustle. You know what I'm saying? But she's the person that sat down and said, I'm going to take care of this contract. I'm going to write up this proposal. I'm going to take care of these emails. I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to I'm a business. She has a degree in business.
Well, that's why we need a help meet, man, because a lot of things we can't do everything, man.
Can't.
Wow. So going from a stand-up comedian to acting, was that a big transition for you?
No, it was fun, man. It wasn't even a big transition. It was just natural.
It was natural.
Let me see, what was my first movie, man? I was in a movie called Death of a Dynasty.
Dame Dash. Shout out to Dame Dash.
Dame Dash. Just I walked in the office. He was like, I got a part for you. Next.
Just like that? Wait, so did you go to rehearsal? Any type of rehearsal?
I went to a couple of them, but it was like, yo, I got a part for you. Hey, get him a script. Next.
And all you had to do was memorize it, just read it.
That's it. And I didn't have a lot. I played a character called Biggs, the silent partner.
Yeah.
And the silent partner didn't talk. It was a comedy. Silent partner didn't really talk.
Okay.
Kevin Hart was the dude that did all the talking. He was like, Kev would talk. Kev would say something and look at me, whisper in my ear, and I whisper back in his ear, and he'll go, Big said peace. Big said one.
So that was your role. That was your role in the movie.
And then I played a movie called Buzz House.
Yeah, Bug's House. Yeah, you have a few. Yeah, yeah.
Some street dudes walked up to me in LA at the comedy show, said, "Hey man, I want you to play in this movie, man. I got $5,000 for you." I was like,
wait, somebody just off the streets?
Off the streets, some street dudes. You can tell they were street dudes.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, we doing a movie, man. We want you in it. Got $5,000 for you. Then 2 days later, it was like, you can either do it the contract way where you do it through AFTRA and all that stuff, or get this cash. I was like, I'll take the cash. I'll take the cash for 100, Alex.
Yeah, cash.
So just being in the right place, right time, man. I had a couple radio stations. I was hosted. I was a morning show host twice on radios. WBLS in New York, Hot 937 in Connecticut, and yeah, man, I'm here now. I'm here.
I got everything. I'm right. I know you got to be out in a minute, but I got some things for you though.
Yeah,
a lot of questions. So and it's like, what advice you wish you would have listened to in the beginning of your career?
Handle business better.
Better business. Yeah.
Better learn the business. Handle business better. Calm down more. I was so arrogant, man, because I come from nothing.
Okay.
And I saw right through these suckers in this business. So I didn't do this.
You just kept.
I said like I felt. And then I got a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, 11-year-old, 13-year-old son doing stand-up, and you Negroes is not looking out for me and my child. And y'all could. Like, y'all could like that.
It seems like when you speak your mind, they turn to enemies now. Like, they go against you because you speak in your mind.
Weak people don't want to hear nothing from a strong person.
Right. They'll get rid
at all.
Because
they'll get rid of you.
That's right. That's right.
They'll label you. Oh, he's difficult. Oh, he's difficult. I'm working with a production company right now. Me and this guy have been talking for the last 5-6 months on the phone. And we met up a couple of times. Me and him are like this. You know what he said to me one day? He said, several people told him not to mess with me because I'm difficult to work with. He said, Gerald Kelly, out of all the people I work with, you're the easiest person to work with.
See how people go behind your back and you don't know who that was. It's crazy, man. Right behind you.
They'll cut you out of situations, man. I had a comedian in New York, man, who I don't mess with at all right now. I was part of the New York Kings of Comedy years ago. And this guy called the other crew together and lied and told them that one of the comedy club owners told him that Gerald Kelly was calling the club to find out what the real money was.
Wow. What the real money was.
What the real money was.
Yeah.
And the owners told me, he said, I swear on my damn dog, I never said nothing like that. And I'll let them go. No, I'll let them know. They don't want you on the tour. Tell them to tell you that. Don't put me in that mix.
Wow.
And I called those dudes profusely and told them all what to do with themselves. And that guy lied on me years and years ago. And he got away with it because they kicked me off of that package in New York Kings of Comedy. You know what I'm saying? And all my street dudes is ready to see these cats. I'm really got some street cats that love me, bro, that those cats don't want no. And then I'll give them the fade in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I was ready then. I was ready, like, whatever. you want war, this is what we gonna do. But that wife that I'm with said to me, relax.
Was that the one? Was that the Steve Harvey one or no?
Nah, that was the New York Kings.
Oh, New York Kings. Okay.
Okay. And then my street dudes, the guys from the streets and real people, period, was like, what's wrong with a person trying to find out what the real money is anyway? Ain't nothing wrong with trying to find out, because I don't trust y'all because y'all lied to me about money before.
Yeah, so you want to know.
But I didn't do, but to this day, it's like 10, it's about 11 years ago. To this day, on God, I never did that. I never called and asked what the money was. They found out what I was calling this manager, owner of the club for. I was calling him about the fact that I don't live in New York anymore. I had some shows there on a Thursday with my sons, and I wanted him to book us hotels in New York. Wow. That's what I was calling him so profusely. Don't treat me like a New Yorker because I don't live there anymore. Treat me like you treat the Lavelle Crawfords and the Joe Torres. Right. You fly me in.
Right. Same thing. Same way.
Same way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was calling him so profusely. So, but this place, right? This game right here, man.
You gotta have tough skin. They try to
have tough skin. And when you lie on a black man and you take away the potential of him making $30,000 a year, you're taking away from his kids' clothes, toys. You're taking away from the electric bill, the gas, right. the water, mortgage. You take it away from food, groceries. You just taking it, and our culture don't care. Some of these Negroes don't even care. Some of these black folks don't even care what they do to destroy your household. And then when you take away that money from a man, now he's angry. His marriage ain't gonna work because the worst thing to be with certain sisters.
That's right.
You can't provide. They tell you all the good stuff while you're providing, but there's some.
Yeah. See, that's one thing we have, man. You know, that makes us feel good when we can survive. Provide for our families.
Bro. So you're chopping down the foundation.
Yeah.
All because you're a sucker and you lied on a brother.
Wow.
But God don't like ugly.
He'll get you back. Not on our time, but he'll get you back.
Oh yeah, he'll get you back. He'll get you back. And look at the success of us now.
Yeah.
I don't need to be a part of no package. God got me with my wife. We created our own package. My son Isiah Kelly is one of the hottest comics in the world right now, and he is working. He's doing more. He's in venues that told me no.
Wow. So he opened them doors. That's dope.
And he's working more than those cats that got rid of me off that package.
Dope. That's great.
They just see, and I'm humble with it. And I'm gonna tell you something. This little one, the 10-year-old, getting ready to take us all out of here.
Yeah, because they looking at him now. They looking at him, and he's young. You know, they want to get him now. Because by the time he's 30, it's gonna be on with him. He's gonna have special.
By the time this kid is 10, by the time he's 16, game over. Watch. Yeah. Game over. I say 15. He told me by the time I'm 11. I said,
yeah. For 16.
I mean, so yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm excited, man. We're at City Winery tomorrow night.
That's right. City Winery in New York. That's right.
Showtime at 7 o'clock. Get your tickets right now, citywinery.com. Right. My little sons are going to be on the show. You in Philly, man, you should just drive on down. Oh, matter of fact, let me tell you kind of man I am. Human being I am. There's a comedian named Tommy King out of Philadelphia.
Tommy King?
Guess how long he been doing comedy?
How long he was doing?
1 year. He's done about 4 shows, and 3 of them I put him on.
That's dope. You put him on. Wow.
Philly's coming out about 12 deep tomorrow night. They're coming down to support the show, right? There's another comedian on there named Calvin Crawford. He's only been doing comedy for about 6 months. He walked up to me about about 4 months ago.
You from Philly or no?
From New York.
New York. Okay.
He said, Unc. He called me Unc. He
Yeah.
said, Unc, man, what can I do? What can you take my number, man? I'd love to talk to you, pick your brain. I said, bet. It takes a village.
Right. That's right.
He's on the show tomorrow night. He only been doing comedy for 6 months. There's a young lady named Vicky Harley out of DC.
Mm-hmm.
She's only doing 3 shows in her life. 2 of them is with me.
She's on the card now too tonight.
She's on the card tomorrow night.
Wow. So you put them on.
Hey man, there's a comedian in Florida hit me up about 2 months ago. He said, Gerald, I love that flyer with City Winery. Man, I would love to be on the show. Can I do a guest spot? I said, man, it's a stage. Everybody can pop up.
Welcome. Wow.
This dude, he's flying out to come hang out and get on stage.
They will never forget that. Like once they blow up, they will never forget. Some people don't forget what you've done for them.
At all. So yeah, man, it's going to be an incredible show tomorrow. I got this young lady named Auntie Gina, 63 years old, 64 years old. She's a singer. She's a beast. She sings her behind off. She's going to do a song tomorrow night. I got this young lady named Ms. Jones. She's been doing comedy for 20 years. She's celebrating 20th anniversary. Yeah. She's hosting the show tomorrow night. I'm missing somebody, good friend of mine named Daniel. We call him D-Money. He's on the show. And then Joshua and Hunter. And I got a couple surprise guests coming through tomorrow night.
So it's a secret. We can't let y'all know about the surprise guests. Gerald Kelly, you know what? I want to ask you something. What does success mean to you?
Success to me means that the people who I touched in my life, my career, are happy. Their families are happy. You know, success to me means that I put smiles on people's faces. I put a homeless family in a hotel for 7 days the other night. Last time I was in Philly, I got a homeless dude from under the bridge. Me and my little son got a homeless cat from under the bridge. Sorry about that. That's the church. Yeah. Homeless cat from under the bridge. Mm-hmm. And brought him to the comedy club. And he was sitting there like this. He was sitting there rocking. And I said, what's wrong, man? He says, I'm nervous. I don't know these people. Yeah, I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know these people either. He goes, you're performing for them. You don't know them?
That's right. I don't know them.
I said, I don't know them. I said, let me show you something. Stand up. He stood up. I said, sit right here. I'm going to sit right there. So we switched seats. He goes, why'd you do that? I said, because we can switch places in life.
Wow.
At the drop of a dime.
Just like that.
He goes, wow. I said, yeah, man. I said, I'm no more important than you.
Right.
I said, so you stay here. I said, let's order some food. I said, order some real food. I got you tonight. I'm going to put you in a hotel for a few nights. I said, when last time you slept on a bed? He said, I ain't slept on a bed in 8 months.
So you put him up in a hotel?
Got him a nice hotel, bro. I got the video up on my page. But I told his story in Philly. Okay. And brought him up and hugged him. A dude stood up in Philly and said, hey, man, you know Philly's city of brotherly love.
That's right.
Hey, man. Hey, Gerald. Mm-hmm. Hey, Gerald, I'm one of the top barbers out here, man. I got my tools in the car. I'll cut his hair right now. I said, bet. Bought the smock and set him down in the chair.
Yeah.
While I'm telling jokes, they cutting his hair, shaping him up. Dude looked totally different.
Wow, man.
One guy said, hey, man, I can help get him a job, man. Let's do it.
You still talk to him right now and then?
I talk to him, man, all the time, man. One cat called me from Florida, Tampa. Me and my son put this homeless gentleman up in a hotel. Yeah. And I put it up on Facebook, put the video up, and this guy called me DM me in the DM and said, hey, Gerald, please give me a call. My name is Doug Evans. I called him up, white guy in Des Moines, Iowa. He said, me and that guy went to high school together.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was a great guy,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, hooked him up with a job. He said, I want to get him a one-way ticket to Iowa. I want to put him up. I want to get him a job, apartment, everything. I love what you're doing. I got your back right now.
I wonder if he's sick
The,
because sometimes they not.
the, nah, man, a homeless guy called me about a month later and said, "Hey, Gerald."
Yeah.
I said, "What's going on, man?" He says, "Man, let me tell you something. He's first of all, what is your routing number in your bank? Your bank?
He may say
Your routing number."
Yeah.
He said, "I got something for you." I said, "Nah, man, just use it on somebody." He said, "I asked you what's your routing number. You saved my goddamn life."
Wow, man. So he out there
And
now.
he's doing his thing. And here's the deal. I remember the last time somebody called me and asked me what my routing number was during COVID when I was making no money.
Yeah.
The great Kevin Hart called me and asked me what bank I bank with, what's my routing number, and got the other number you use when they wire you some money.
Yeah.
And I gave him the wrong number.
Oh, it went to somebody else.
I gave him the wrong information, so it didn't go through.
Okay.
And then one of his partners called and was like, "Hey, man, you gave the wrong information to Kev, man. That might have been a once in a lifetime chance. So we don't know if we can still do that." They was being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Kev is not that kind of person. So when I said to him, I was like, "You know what? It's cool. I made a mistake. If it don't go through, it don't go through. It's all good. I'm still take care of my family."
Yeah.
Same day. Same day.
It was a thought.
Not same day. Same day. The great Pookie Wingington, who's Kevin Hart's business partner.
When he called back?
Business manager, called me and said, "Hey, Gerald, Kev realized the mistake. Give me the information. Take your time. Give it to me right now. We're going to send you something."
Ooh, all right.
Kev sent me some real money.
I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure. We talking some good money, man. We talking 400, 500,000 he sent you, man.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what he sent. I'm not going to say the amount he sent.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, when I got the Chase Bank, and I went inside with my mask on because it's COVID.
Yeah.
And when they told me what the number was,
you almost passed out.
I almost fainted. I went out. I took my mom. My mom's my witness, boy. I went outside. God's my witness. I went outside and I leaned up against the wall and I fell to the ground and started crying.
It's overwhelming, man. You know, when somebody
overwhelming, bro.
Yeah, when somebody do that for you, yeah, that's a great.
And then he said things like, "I got you if you need me again. Don't worry about it." There's some great people in this comedy world.
Yeah, it is, and there's no motive behind it. He just did it from
at all.
Start. No
at all. Man, Tiffany Haddish just called my son the other night to talk to him on the phone. He told me that Tiffany's one of his favorite top 5 comedians. He saw the movie with Martin and Will. He saw Bad Boys, and he saw Tiffany Haddish part. He loved Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
So for a young man to say Tiffany Haddish is in his top 5, you don't hear that too often.
No.
He said her comedic acting skills are genius. So Tiff had to hear that. I texted her to call me. She called me right back. I got him on a 3-way with her, and he told her, and she was blown away.
Because of what he said. That's amazing for him to say that at that age, you know?
Kevin Hart got my 10-year-old backstage at one of the MGM, the big arena shows.
Yeah, and Vegas, right?
And they talking backstage. And my 10-year-old, you get the videos on my page, Hunter's looking up at him like this, and Hunter's going, they about almost the same height. Hunter's with his hand in his right hand in his pocket, confident young kid, and telling Kev, I'm gonna be better than you. I'm gonna be taller than you. I'm gonna be funnier than you.
And Kev was like, yeah, I want you to. You know,
Kev was like, I want you to be funnier than me. He said, but I don't know if you're gonna be taller than me though.
Well, that's decent, man. You do have some good people, you know, because I mean, not all artists are good as far as like genuine.
Yeah.
So you do have.
Cat Williams got one of the biggest hearts in the world.
I heard about that.
Yeah. When Isiah was young, 10 years old, doing comedy, Cat used to walk up to us at the comedy clubs and go, "Come here, Junior. You're killing them. You're gonna be a problem in the comedy business. You know why? You should see the faces of the grown comedians hating on the baby as you on stage killing it. Hold this. $500, $1,000, $200, $300.
Yeah, that's good, man.
This dude is 10. You know, we getting back to the crib. I'm like, yo, let me get that 5, pay this rent, go towards it.
Let me get $350 of that, man.
Yeah, man, you kidding me? Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for real. Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Gerald Kelly, comedian, actor, extraordinaire, entrepreneur. Right now, you're watching A Vision Entertainment. Let's go.